Hello everyone and happy Monday. It is another episode of Mark's Monday Minutes. Today is June 5th for you all. Yay, it's June. Hip hip hooray. And my three takeaways for you today in this video. First of all, inventory is finally increasing, making headway, getting up. We crossed over 3,500 new listings, total listings this week. Second point, that interest rates are moving like that daily temperature outside. They're kind of going up and down as they wobble. We'll talk about that. And number three, buyers are actually getting a little bit of headway, making some progress, sort of like that 2-week window that they had back in February where they feel like they're getting a little bit under control. Let's talk about that, but let's begin with the numbers this week. First of all, we have crossed the 3,500 number for the number of available homes on the market today, 3,502. So two over 3,500. This is great. It's the first time we've been at this number well since last year, which is good. Starting our 6th month, we're picking back up. We should have been here back in April, but we'll take it now. The new listings this week, 640 listings. A few extra listings this week because of last weekend being the Memorial Day holiday weekend. Some sellers chose to push their listings forward. They came on the market and 451 of those went pending this week. So that's good. A little bit lower probably because the listings came on before the buyers came out to look. So I expect next week we'll see the number of pending homes bump back up to the 500 range where it's been the last three or four weeks. Number of sold homes, 390 homes closed in the last week. This matches right with where we were 4 or 5 weeks ago in terms of the number of pending homes on the upward trend. The number of homes that have had a price adjustment, this for the first time since back in, I think, October, we've crossed the 20 percentile mark. We were just kind of hovering down 18, 19%, 17, 18, and we just ticked up above, actually up to 21.8. So we're just under 22% of listings in the last 45 days have had a $99 or more price adjustment. Perhaps these are some of those sellers who had their homes on and just weren't getting the traction, so they've done a price adjustment to compensate against those new listings that have come on to be a little bit better head-on competition. The number of coming soon listings has dropped. I think we're down to 48. Previously we were at 64. I think these are homes that are just waiting, and now we've hit summer, we've hit June, and boom, they're on the market, and that's where we've seen those new listings come in. The number of sold homes in the last 30 days, 1,739. We are still tracking, as we have for the 4th week in a row, at 2 months of inventory, just sitting right at 2 months of inventory. This is normal. It's still a very strong seller's market, but as I made mention in number 3, buyers are actually getting a little bit of control, a little bit of advantage back. Now, if you think about numbers from 1 to 10, if 5 is neutral and we've been sitting at about 2 or 3, maybe we're about 2.5 right now. So buyers, have faith, the opportunities are there. Sellers, you still are strongly in the driver's seat. Now let's talk about those 4-car garage homes. The number of active homes with a 4-car garage or larger, 119. We've been pretty much sitting at this same level now for about 6 weeks. Of these, 37 are under $1 million, the affordable garage homes. The number of new homes this week, 20. This is twice what we've seen in the last 3 weeks and matching what we had 4 weeks ago. So 20 new listings, of which 5 were under $1 million. 8 homes went pending, once again with 5 under $1 million, and the number of sold in the last week, 5 have closed, 2 of which were under the $1 million mark. So we're seeing about 25 to 30% below $1 million, the balance above $1 million. This is typical with this group in this price range, and the percentages accordingly, giving us about, because this is a small group sample size for those statisticians, about 4 months of inventory of homes with 4.4 months actually, for homes with over $1 million. Under $1 million, 2.64. So those affordable garage homes are selling almost as fast as conventional homes, which means if you're looking for that awesome garage house under $1 million, you need to look just as fast as everybody else looking for those under $1 million homes. The key is I can help you because I know how to find those homes off market. I know how to see them before they come to market, and I'm here to represent you as a buyer's agent as well as a seller to market your property to those buyers who are desperate for the garage that you've already built out. Now let's talk about those 3 takeaways this week. First of all, inventory is finally increasing. Yes, we are seeing more listings this week, partly due to a deferral from Memorial Day weekend last weekend. In May, we were adding about 60 to 80 new homes per week to the overall total, crossing 3,000. This week, we're above the 3,500, which is great. Now, that said, again, we're still tracking at 2 months worth of inventory. So just because the supply is going up, the number of buyers are matching that consistently right now. Now, the second point, interest rates. Mortgage rates have bounced up and down, mortgage rates specifically. Last 2 weeks, in fact, was the uncertainty due to the debt ceiling negotiations. Because these have now been signed, we expect mortgage rates to plateau, possibly start to dip back down again. So buyers, hold your breath. You're going to get there. Just hang in there. We're going to get there better in the next couple weeks. That's what my lender friends have been telling me. A few good friends out there. Right, Stu? Yep, he's the guy. Now, buyer opportunity, point number 3. Buyers, this is the first time we've seen price adjustments over 20%. In fact, at 21.8, almost 22%. This is the opportunity for you to come in at asking price and not be competing against multiple offers. In fact, fewer multiple offers if multiple has become the norm. And it might just be that on opening weekend, there is only 1 or 2 offers total, and they'll be at asking price. They're not going to be $50,000 or $60,000 over asking as they were last spring, so there's your opportunity. Now, what is interesting is we are seeing a lot of buyers who are just waiting, and they're just waiting, and then listings are still going pending. However, they're going pending at asking price, and closing at asking price is what the conventional wisdom is right now from the agents who I talk to. So buyers, have faith. It's going to get better. Sellers, still strongly in the driver's seat. And just like the temperatures outside, go out and enjoy the sunshine, enjoy a little bit of time. But if you're looking to buy or sell, now is the time before the temperature takes off and we get just hot and sweaty and you want to go sit in the swimming pool. Not that that would be bad. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week.